Destiny, I'm going to ask you one question that I'm very curious to know the answer to. Do you still believe that her business is a scam, and if so, why?
It's just like it's got all the red flags of like scammy behavior, like Southern California, like education. Her backstory is just like almost bordering unbelievable. Of like woman who fakes her own death and then joins the military and breastfeeds her kid until he's 7 and does a yoni tantric thing and Newport Beach. Like all of it is just like, it just feels like the most like Southern California scammy business ever. But to be fair, I could be wrong. Maybe it's all 100% legit and everything. But and then the way that she conducts herself too, like just all kind of feels very scammy to me.
Okay, and Janelle, you cannot be upset for this.
I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
Because he's not saying
I'm not upset.
He's saying he's 50-50 about it based on his opinion. And
that's totally,
I believe he totally has that right.
It's totally fair. Listen, my story is unbelievable, and that's why I do unbelievable, because I've went through a lot, but I actually took my story and I did something with it, and I helped humanity. That's why I've attracted the attention of people like Tony Robbins, who personally invested in my life, in my nonprofit. We launched my nonprofit at his Business Mastery in 2018. We raised about $50,000 for Beyond Freedom. So
how much money did he invest?
He didn't invest it. It's you have to attend his seminars to understand.
I thought I just heard you say he invested in it, but it sounds like
he invested in me and the women attending his seminars.
So these types of things, she said, this is why I think she's a scammer. Yeah.
What do you mean? You can,
because you just tried to write on Tony Robbins' credit by saying he invested in something. It sounds like he said, good job, good luck, and you can do it.
No, he didn't.
Hold on. Janelle, hold on 1 second. He did not invest in you.
Yes, he did.
Time.
No.
Because you're not saying what you want to say in a correct way, and people are assuming you're a scam artist because you're not expressing yourself correctly, and that's what he
invest.
But
let me tell you. Yes, he did. $10,000, $10,000 and $20,000 events that he sent me to for free, and he sent me to events for 3 years, including my survivors in my nonprofit. Thousands upon thousands.
That's not okay.
That is an investment. It is an investment. If I send someone to my retreat for free, that costs me $10,000, and that's what you would pay.
How many people went to that?
Just as I got to do a heads up because I got to wait.
Argue that. Just one.
Okay. Yeah.
How many people went to this retreat? How many thousand people went to this retreat?
There's 3 of them, or there is 3 years of me attending hundreds of thousands.
That's not answering my question. How many?
Which one? Which one? I went to multiple.
The one he invested in. How many people?
I went to 8. I went to 8 of them. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
8 of them. How many people were in these 8? Was it an exclusive one-on-one, or was it 1,000 people?
There were different sizes.
Gives me a ticket to go to his concert. Is he investing in me?
These are his events that he charges for. I did not.
Yeah, Drake charges for his events too. Drake.
I don't know. Drake. Drake.
He invests in his. So, but if he gives me a ticket, does that mean he invested in me? I'm asking you. Am I wrong or am I crazy?
No, it's an investment because you're not paying for that. I'm talking about $10,000, $20,000 events that he sent me to for free because he believed in me and my work. He doesn't do that for everyone. Everyone else paid 10, 15, Business Mastery.
Every single person there paid 10,000. Nobody else got a free ticket. You're the only one.
There was other survivors at certain events, but not those large ticket ones. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you can ask any person in the Tony Robbins world; they will vouch for that. So I can show you emails from him personally, from his assistant, from his PA. So you can say whatever you guys want about me. But I'm very offended by that. And with that note, I will leave you. I'm very offended because no.
Don't just quit. Wait, hang on. This is an important point. I think. Wait, hang on.
He didn't offend you in any way, just so you know.
The confusion here is this. The confusion here is this. Destiny's not saying that, oh, you've never been to his event or he's never given you free tickets. But typically when people say invested, they mean like they take their money from their bank account and put it in your business, right? So
usually this is an investment. It
would be like me saying Bill Gates invested in my stream, and it's like Bill Gates gave me a free copy of Windows 11.
But
to be fair, it's not exactly like that. But the point is that we're using the word investment very differently than how most people view it. That's the confusion.
Well, for instance, another thing, he sent his media team to San Diego to train me for an entire day. That is, again, an investment. He doesn't just pick anyone. So I was trained in media by Tony Robbins' PR team and media team. He doesn't do that.
Exclusive?
Yes, one-on-one.
Okay,
I
what
can
did
show
they
you the
train
videos.
you? Okay, so explain this. What did they train you with?
Like this, answering stupid questions from people.
Well, it seems like that training wasn't too good.
No, the training is good because I'm standing against three white men. Or you're not white, Tony.
I'm not arguing against you. I'm moderating.
Why am I against you? See, you just attacked me.
I'm a moderator.
How am I against you?
Because
I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm here. Listen, hold on, Janelle. Just because somebody doesn't agree with what you say does not make that person someone who's attacking you. And that's the problem that all women have in their head. That's the biggest problem women have, that the minute you don't agree with them, you're your enemy. And that's not true.
And you're
Just because
sexist.
you don't agree, nobody here is your enemy here.
It's not an opinion.
Well, I am.
You're laughing and making a mockery of someone.
I'm not laughing.
A very important part. Yeah, Destiny is, Tony. And he did say he is my enemy. Of a very important part, a person who wouldn't even talk to you, Destiny, and who took time and energy out of his work, a very famous individual, to invest in me. And you're making light of that. And that's not cool at all, especially for the women in the nonprofit
I don't
that I
think,
serve.
Janelle, you're missing the point. He's just trying to figure out how did he, listen, you said he invested in your organization. Not in you, but your organization.
Me, both
when
of
I
us.
say something, I always make sure I say something you could back up a tape and go, okay, yeah, that's what she said. But you said he invested in my organization. He's not disagreeing with you and saying to you that, oh, well, you know, not whatever you're saying is different. He's saying to you is what the way you're saying it is not an actual factual thing. That,
well, it's how I took it. It's how I
All
see
he's
it.
saying to you is he didn't invest in you. He didn't invest in your organization. He could have invested his time or whatever else in possibly, you know, helping you.
It's money. There's money. There's time and money involved. And we raised $50,000 at his event. So that is money too from an event that he hosted where his people gave my organization $50,000.
Am I investing in you right now by having you on my stream?
You are, and that's why I wanted to leave, because this is my energy and my time invested in someone who is just very much so very childlike behavior and very derogatory towards women, especially a woman.
I haven't heard anything derogatory from him.
Yeah, Janelle, to be fair, you're the one that wanted this debate.
What do you mean? He just said a minute ago, he thinks I'm a scam. He thinks that I'm a fraud.
He didn't say that. Wait. He did not say
you said I'm not.
He said listen, Janelle, I'm going to side with the truth. Look, he did not say that. You're putting words, you're making words. I have to be honest about this. He said to you, okay, he believes, based on what you have said, based on what you're saying, based on the things that he's hearing, he believes it could be a scam. However, he's not sure, but it's going, in his belief, it's looking that way to him.
And that's great for him. And in my
but that
belief,
doesn't mean he's agreeing with
like he has
saying
a micro.
That. Am I right or wrong?
So that's what I deduced for Destiny, that he has a micro because he likes to be by his wife. And with that, I bid you farewell because my phone is dying.
But now
Thank you very much.
Hold on. Do you have a micro?
Mine has been leaked on the internet. I do not have a micro. If I did, everybody would be talking about it. Okay?
Dude, the funniest thing is that she was the one that wanted this debate. She reached out to me and said, "Hey, my buddy Tony wants to debate Destiny. Can you set it up?" And she's acting like she was like forcing.
Can you?
What was the name of your nonprofit? Yeah, so people can find it if they want.
Promote. Go for it. This is your moment here
like
for
a little too late. The ofactors.com, that will take you to my retreat page, my Intimacy Master Retreats. If you're interested in my nonprofit, which I know none of you are, you can go to beyondfreedominternational.org. And yeah.
Who's none of you? Oh, so you're talking about us
I'm
three?
talking about their viewers.
But if you're talking to their viewers and you're already putting in their head that they're not interested,
it
it's like a pity offer that he gave me.
It's not a.
It's not
I'm
a
just
pity
curious.
offer. He
Well,
just
like
said,
so, like well, here I'll ask a genuine question. I'm just curious. So one of the things I heard, for instance, was that your nonprofit had failed to file a I think it was a 990 3 years in a row, and it doesn't even have 501c3 status anymore. Is that true?
No, that's absolutely not true. I can
Okay, because you can look that up on the IRS website, and
I
it
know
shows
you
no
can. I
990
still have the
filing.
gold. I can
So it
forward
seems
you
like
my
kind of
gold
a.
seal. I can forward you my
I don't know
gold
what a
seal.
gold seal has to do with anything, but
Well,
you give
it
off
has to do
huge
with the
scammer
fact
vibes, big scammer vibes. That's what I'm
Okay.
feeling. But
Let me finish talking. The gold seal shows that you're an actual nonprofit and that you have transparency. And I've had that for the last 4 years since my nonprofit has been running.
I think the paperwork with the date that shows that it's valid is
Abs-
what do you need, not the gold seal.
Well, the gold seal, yes, is a part of that. That's
But
a
he could
part
have had a gold seal from 20 years ago.
No,
That's
you
what
have
I'm
to
saying.
you have to
Well, from
refile
4
for
years
every
ago.
year. You have
So-
to refile
or
for
did the
gold.
IRS come and take it from you? I'm
No,
sorry.
I haven't. I have the gold. What are you talking about? You guys don't even know what you're, unless you have nonprofits, you don't know how they run. But I can definitely, this is just a waste of my time. Like you want to throw stones into glass houses and you don't even
They're asking
understand.
you a question.
And I'm
Why are you
telling
getting
them.
upset?
Because
It does
you
feel
guys
like
are
I'm throwing a
making
stone
fun of
into a glass
gold
house.
seal.
That's true.
You don't even know what a gold seal is or how you get
But
it. You
no,
have
so
to.
educate us.
I'm
Don't get
trying to
mad.
do it, and he's just sitting
Listen,
there
if
laughing.
people make fun of like some of the products that I sell or do, that I
Because
explained it. Why
I-
are you
I-
getting mad?
Because this is so much more than beyond people laughing. This is about survivors and women that I work with and help. And it's just very frustrating that he's just a white
you're
again,
emotional.
a white
I just
male
want to say, Tony,
laughing at this and at the work I do and helping.
But
these
what is the white male
Oh,
part?
wait. I just want to say what Tony is saying is I feel the same way. When people bring me on and they want to like challenge me on like my business or like charity work I've done or campaigns, I
charity
love
work
that.
you've
'Cause
done,
I'll
not
sit- I'll
charity
sit
work
here-
that you come out of and that you're involved in and that you actively work
Sure.
with.
Yeah. Or
survivors.
campaigns that I've worked on or canvassing things that I've donated to. Yeah, I
Campaigns to
love to
help
talk about it.
poor
I'll talk
white
about that all day because I know all my taxes, all that. A lot of that is available for
And I
public.
just told you, I said the gold steel standard is something that you have to file for every year. If I didn't have a valid number, it wouldn't work. I wouldn't be able to have the gold seal. So this is like.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right. Bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.